Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me today for my conversation about plat bon fat, or in English, fish upon the sky. This show is interesting. I like it. It does continue to seem to lack a little bit of focus other than trying to be a comedy, but that's fine. So today, we start with Mock again and P, and they do a lot of stuff, as well as Mark's brother, Dylan, does quite a few things as well. They both moved their love interests along, so we see P first thinking about what Mark had told him, and but again, he doesn't know that it's Mark. He just thinks it's the random person he's talking to online. And then he sees Myungnan, and Myungnan comes up and he asks him to go to an event. Myungnan doesn't tell him yes. He says he'll think about it. And so then he goes to class late and isn't dressed up appropriately, and so Mork walks up and helps him get things in place. He complains about it a little bit, but then finally lets him do it. Then they become partners together and dissect cadavers for their doctoring class. And then P cuts himself, and so Mark helps him wash it off and get some band-aids and stuff. And then we go to Duen and see that he goes to class and meets his chatty friend. His chatty friend had given him a bottle before, and he gave it away to somebody, and then I guess promises that he'll get it back. So we see him go on a little adventure to go and get it back. Then we go back to Mork and P. They're eating together, and still talking about the hurt finger and what they're gonna do. And then Duen and his friend, he finally gets the water bottle back and falls into a river and has to get it out of there. And shows up at his friend's house, and his friend and him have a water fight, and it's getting pretty clear that they do like each other, even though they don't want to say it. So that's one of my predictions. I think in the next couple of episodes, Duen and his chatty friend are gonna become boyfriends. Next, P and Mork go to the school late at night because they heard the legend of if you go there at the middle of the night and you say you're in love with somebody, it'll come true. And so Mork tells P that he doesn't really need to wish for love because he has him as his friend. And it's kind of funny. They kind of argue a little bit, and first almost look like they're about to kiss each other, but then P tells Mork he's going to punch him. There's a funny quote from that part, and we'll get back to it in a second as well. And then finally the episode ends with Myungnan going up to him and agreeing to go on the date with P. And so then P goes to Duan and tells him that, and Duan gives him a bunch of advice for having a good date. So the really awesome quote I have is something that Mock told P. Again, since the show's not so serious, they don't have as many good quotes as some of the other shows do. But a really good one is Mock tells P, "I can be nosy because I'm your friend." Yeah, because P tells him he's being way too nosy and bug off. But we'll see what happens. Again, like as always, I definitely think that there's an interesting love triangle going on. I think P likes Myungnan, but Myungnan doesn't like P. We'll see if he does or not. He called him cute in this episode, and I think he thinks of him as more of a brother, maybe. But P has someone who likes him, and that I think is Mok. I think Mok is pretending to like Myungnan to make P jealous. And unfortunately, he's not making P jealous for him. He's making P jealous for Myungnan. But I definitely do see P and Mark starting to come closer together, and I think they're gonna end up together as well. Let me know what quotes you liked from this episode and what thoughts you think will happen. Write it in the chat and let me know. Bye.